Dear student, today we are going to discuss one of the important topic of research methodology, and that is sociological research. In this discussion, first we discuss about the meaning of research. We know that research, means again, search means find out. Find out and again find out is known as research. Meaning of research, then definition of research, and most important definition of P.V. Young, Pauline V. Young. She defined social research, and then the important aims and objective of research, that is theoretical objective as well as applied objectives. And then we discuss about the driving factors of social research, that is the importance of research. Man's inquisitive nature, that is curiosity nature, made him try to understand the events along with their regions from the very beginning. Man wants to discover the new facts or find out the new facts behind any problem, that may be natural problem, that may be social problem. The only difference that came with the passage of time was that while the ancient man, that is in ancient time, unable to understand the causes of the events, accepted them as divine will, that is he has no knowledge about the study of the phenomena, that is natural phenomena, hence they understand the whole natural problem based on divine's nature, divine's power. The present man tries to know the basic rules which govern those events, that goddess will, or they do not explain events with the help of divine power. When this inquisitive nature of man takes the form of systematic search, then it is called research, that is scientific research. Systematic research is known as social research. The word research is derived from the Middle French rechercher, which means to go about seeking, to find out the facts behind the problem. The term itself being derived from the old French term rechercheur, a compound word from re plus searcher, or searcher meaning search, to find out the causes behind the problem, and re means again we want to find out the causes behind the problem. So search and research are a process to find out the causes behind the problem. That problem may be natural problem or natural phenomena, or that may be the social problem, that is social phenomena. The structure of human society is very complex. Man has always been trying to understand this complex structure. Research is also the effort to discover the causes and consequences behind the occurrence of an event. When this type of efforts or research is done in the social field, then it is called social research. When various problems and incidents develop in society, then finding the causes of those problems and incidents is social research. जब हम बात करते हैं रिसर्च की, तो चूंकि मनुष्य के पास दो इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ें हैं, एक आँख और दूसरा मस्तिष्क. आँख से वो अपने चारों ओर की घटनाओं को ऑब्जर्व करता है और मस्तिष्क से उसे समझने का प्रयास करता है. जब हम कहते हैं कि एंशिएंट टाइम में मनुष्य के पास उतना ज्ञान नहीं था, तो वो अपने चारों ओर की घटनाओं को देखता था और समझने का प्रयास करता था, और जब समझ में नहीं आता था तो उसको लगता कि ये सब देवीय शक्ति है, डिवाइन पावर है, और उसी के कारण ये घटनाएं घटित हो रही हैं, संचालित हो रही हैं. लेकिन धीरे धीरे मनुष्य का ज्ञान बढ़ा और उस ज्ञान के आधार पर वह उन घटनाओं को समझने लगा कि ये घटनाएं क्यों घटित हो रही है। ये कोई डिवाइन पावर नहीं है, डिवाइन शक्ति नहीं है जिसके कारण घटनाएं घटित हो रही हैं। एवरी फिनोमिना हैज सर्टेन कॉजेज बिहाइंड, and we want to find out the causes behind the phenomena, and in a systematic manner when we find out the causes behind the phenomena is known as research. इसी को अगस्त कॉम्ट ने 3 स्तरों पर समझाया है, थियोलॉजिकल, मेटाफिजिकल एंड साइंटिफिक। थियोलॉजिकल स्टेज में वो कहते हैं कि ईश्वरीय शक्ति के आधार पर उसे समझने का प्रयास किया। जब मेटाफिजिकल की बात की कॉम्ट ने तो वो कहते हैं कि हर घटना के पीछे एक नेचुरल लॉज है और उस नेचुरल लॉज के तहत ही वो घटनाएं घटित होती हैं। लेकिन धीरे धीरे मनुष्य का ज्ञान बढ़ा, ड्यू टू द इंक्रीजिंग नॉलेज ऑफ मैन ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आर द कॉजेज बिहाइंड द प्रॉब्लम, दैट इज नेचुरल प्रॉब्लम और सोशल प्रॉब्लम। तो जब समाज में घटनाएं घटती हैं तो उसके पीछे कारणों को ढूंढने का प्रयास, हैंस दिस इज नोन एज search, and research is known as research. Research is a process that is used to formulate theories through new knowledge and experience. This is a serious, neutral and legal efforts to obtain information about truth and falsehood. In this, something is established in the form of a rule or formula by gathering evidences of fact. Facts means data. We want to collect the information known as facts or data. The researcher is not satisfied with hearsay or general knowledge alone. In depth study is done in this, taking every aspect seriously. Neutrality increases and milk is said to be milk and water is water. Man's inquisitive nature has inspired him from the very beginning to try to understand events along with their reasons. Whereas in the past man could not understand the causes of the event, he used to accept them as God wills. But at present time man tries to know the basic rules which governs those events. He does not accept the explanation of events on the basis of divine will. When this inquisitive nature of man takes the form of systematic discovery, then it is called research. Two main elements of research have been considered. One is observation. We want to see, we want to use our eyes to see the facts, the problem. That is observing the events in an objective manner or gaining knowledge of the event with the help of direct facts, and second, understanding the hidden meanings behind those facts and knowing the hidden reasons behind the events. हर घटना के पीछे कोई ना कोई कारण है और उन कारणों को समझना जब मनुष्य ने प्रारंभ किया, पहले तो उसे आँखों से देखा, दैट इज ऑब्जर्व द इवेंट्स, और उसके बाद उन घटनाओं के पीछे जो छिपे हुए कारण हैं, हिडन कॉजेज बिहाइंड द इवेंट्स, उसको ढूंढने का प्रयास किया। जब ये सिस्टमेटिक मैनर में स्टडी प्रारंभ की तो उसी को रिसर्च कहते हैं। व्हेन बोथ दीज एलिमेंट्स आर इंक्लूडेड इन ए रिसर्च प्रोसेस, इट इज कॉल्ड रिसर्च। व्हेन दिस रिसर्च इज रिलेटेड टू सोशल लाइफ, so many problems develop in society, that may be unemployment, poverty, crime, juvenile delinquency, domestic violence, crime against women, etc., etc. These are the social problems, and every social problem has certain causes to develop in the society, and we want to find out the hidden causes in a systematic manner. This systematic manner is known as research. In other words, the objective situation is analyzed by finding the causes of social events through observation, to use eyes, testing, that is experiment, classification, classify the collected data on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities, and then generalization, that is conclusion, respectively. In this process, the main characteristics of the scientific method, such as objectivity, verifiability, certainty, generality, etc. are kept active. From this point of view, social research is also called scientific research of social life. जब कभी रिसर्च में हम बात करते हैं तो ऑब्जेक्टिविटी इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट ऑफ रिसर्च. जो चीज़ जैसी दिखाई दे रही है उसको उसी रूप में कलेक्ट करना, दैट इज ऑब्जेक्टिविटी. अपने मन के भाव, बायस नहीं होना, मन के भाव नहीं जोड़ना है, दैट इज ऑब्जेक्टिविटी. वेरीफिएबिलिटी, verify the facts, and then on the basis of the collected information or facts or data we classify them on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities, and then on the basis of the facts we generalize, is known as systematic research. Meaning and definition of research. When we want to define what social research is, social research propounds new knowledge and theories about the society, studies its system and changes. Social research makes systematic efforts to find solution to the problems of the society, to obtain accurate knowledge about its condition and direction, and to know the impact of science and technological development. While discussing it in detail, Pauline V. Young, P.V. Young has defined research as a scientific plan whose purpose is to obtain scientific result through logical and systematic method. P.V. Young defines what research is. First important part, to collect new facts. We want to discover the new facts or to verifying the old fact. And the third important part is we find out the causal relationship, causal interrelationship, that is to find out the new facts, to verifying the old facts, and to find out the causal interrelationship is known as research. She discussed about the meaning and definition of research. She discussed and she defined that to discover new facts or to confirm and examine old facts, to analyze their sequence, interrelationship and causal explanation within the theoretical context framework, and to develop new scientific tools, concepts and theories which helps in reliable and accurate study of human behavior. In other words, it can be said that social research is a systematic method of investigation, analysis and understanding of social life in order to expand, modify or confirm knowledge, whether this knowledge is helpful in formulating any theory or through the practice of any art. जब कभी रिसर्च करते हैं तो रिसर्च मूल रूप से हमारे ज्ञान को बढ़ाने के लिए, वी वांट टू इंक्रीज आवर नॉलेज, वी वांट टू फाइंड आउट द फैक्ट्स बिहाइंड द प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस स्टडी वी कैन मेक a new theory, we develop certain hypotheses on the basis of the collected facts. Explaining the scope of social life that comes within the scope of social research, Bogardus says that social research is the exploration of the underlying processes operating in the lives of people living together. कुछ लोग जब एक साथ रहते हैं उनकी स्टडी करना, दैट इज नोन एज रिसर्च अकॉर्डिंग टू बोगार्डस व्यूज. अकॉर्डिंग टू विटनी, सोशल रिसर्च इन्वॉल्व्स द रिलेशनशिप ऑफ ह्यूमन ग्रुप्स. एवरी एस्पेक्ट ऑफ सोशल रिलेशंस कम अंडर द स्कोप ऑफ रिसर्च. समाज में जो कुछ भी है जिसका अध्ययन करना चाहते हैं सिस्टमेटिकली, उसी को हम रिसर्च कहते हैं. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द अबव डेफिनेशंस, it can be said that social research is not just a collection of fact or data, but it has to be presented in a logical manner, in a systematic manner, so that social life can be understood deeply and the knowledge accumulated so far can be tested and improved. Apart from this, the work of research is also to formulate the rules hidden behind social events and behavior, to develop concepts related to the behavior and to develop techniques which helps in proper study. Social research is the scientific research of social life. जब कभी हम किसी भी घटना की स्टडी सिस्टमेटिक तरीके से करते हैं तो नए कंसेप्ट डेवलप होते हैं. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द फैक्ट्स वी डेवलप सर्टेन कंसेप्ट्स. On the basis of the concepts we develop certain hypotheses, and on the basis of the hypothesis or verification of hypothesis we can develop certain theories. It means research is important part to develop new concepts, new hypotheses and new theories related with social behavior and social life. After discussing the meaning and definition of research, the second important part of this topic is objectives of research. When we talk about the objectives of research, social research can be divided into two parts from the point of view of its immediate objectives. One objective is theoretical or pure research. When we talk about the theoretical research means we want to find out the causes behind the problem, we want to collect the information, and collection is based totally on to increase our knowledge. We want to increase our knowledge, hence we start research. That is known as theoretical research. And second is applied, that is utility of research. Why we want to conduct research? First, we want to increase our knowledge, to find out the causes, to discover the new facts or to verifying the old facts. And the second, on the basis of the knowledge, we want to solve the problems. We help the people in the society to eradicate the social problem, and that objective is known as applied research. तो फर्स्ट इज थ्योरेटिकल रिसर्च. जैसे हम उदाहरण दें, हम डॉक्टर के पास जाएं बुखार आने पर तो डॉक्टर सीधा कहता है कि टेस्ट कराइए. डॉक्टर वांट्स टू कलेक्ट टू नो अबाउट द कॉजेज बिहाइंड द इलनेस. दैट इज द पार्ट ऑफ थ्योरेटिकल पार्ट. और जब उसको पता लग जाए कि कारण यह है तो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द कॉजेज वो उस बीमारी को दूर करने के लिए दवाई लिखता है. दैट इज द अप्लाइड पार्ट, that is utility part. So one is theoretical part and second is applied part. When we talk about the theoretical part or pure research, the primary objective of social research is to obtain information about social life and behavior. We want to find out, we want to collect the information of social behavior and social life. When these social rules and principles are formulated or the formulated rules and principles are tested by collecting facts from this point of view, then it is called theoretical or pure research. In this, the main objective of the social researcher is to discover and explain the social processes, behavior patterns and similarities, dissimilarities and characteristics of specific social events and groups. In this form, it has no practical purpose, only to know the causes, only to find out the facts behind the problem, although sometimes it makes some practical contribution. It is often accidental and not purposeful. In other words, the studied person, group or situation is only a sample or specimen for the researcher, on the basis of which he tries to generalize by knowing the common characteristics of all persons, groups or situation. The theoretical objective of increasing knowledge is to find functional relationship and natural rules found in various phenomena or facts and to create theoretical concept. That is to increase our knowledge. We want to find out the facts and new facts behind the problem, behind the social events, behind the behavior, and that is the theoretical part of research. The second part, that is utility, known as applied part of research. Applied research, the primary objective of the social researcher is to acquire theoretical knowledge, and at the same time he also has to pay attention to the practical utility of the knowledge. That is, apply the knowledge to solve the problems of society. The word's behavior is derived from behavior. Putting any work into practice is called practical. The pursuit of knowledge is related to the basic needs and welfare of the people. We want to solve the problems, we want to eradicate the problems. So, first we want to know the causes, and after knowing the causes behind the problem, now we are able to solve the problems, and that is the welfare part of the society. Scientists believe that all knowledge is useful, whether it is for drawing conclusions or for doing any work. In other words, it can be said that practical purpose means obtaining such facts from which social behaviors and situations can be explained with reasons. Practical research whose objective is to bring about change in the existing conditions is called action research. Sometimes people think that we are social workers. We are not social workers, we are not activists, but we help the person who are activists, who are working in the field to solve the problems. According to Good and Hat, it is part of a program that aims to bring about change in existing conditions, whether slums condition, certain problems in slums also. On the basis of the knowledge, we can improve the conditions of people of slums, racial tensions and prejudice, or the effectiveness of an organization. This is known as the applied use of research. It is noteworthy about applied research that its objective is not to solve problems or to improve society or to formulate policies. We are not the policy makers, we are not the social workers. This work is done by administrators, social reformers and policy makers. The job of applied research is to present only those facts which can help administrators, policy makers and social reformers in their work. That is, the job of researcher is to present information about the solutions to the problem. Regarding the theoretical and applied aspect of social research, it is noteworthy that these two aspects are not separate from each other, but are interrelated. These two aspects influence each other and are influenced by each other. Applied research uses special research methods, techniques, concepts and principles in its work. In return, it presents such reliable evidence which can prove the usefulness of social facts for the society, and on the basis of which generalizations can be made about social behavior. Not only this, he also uses and develops such techniques which are useful in pure research also. इन्हीं के आधार पर मनुष्य जब अध्ययन करता है, रिसर्च करता है, तो पहले वो अपने ज्ञान को बढ़ाता है और उसी ज्ञान के आधार पर वो इस बात के लिए भी लोगों को बताता है कि अगर ये कारण है तो इन कारणों को दूर कर देंगे तो समस्या का निदान हो जाएगा। और जो रिफॉर्मर्स हैं, जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स हैं और जो पॉलिसी मेकर्स हैं, उनको वो गाइड करके बता सकता है कि समाज की समस्याओं को इस तरह से दूर किया जा सकता है, बिकॉज ही हैज़ द थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम। द थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ दिस description or deliberation is motivational elements of research. Under social research, the researcher solves his curiosities and increases his knowledge through scientific method, that is systematic method. The question arises that what are the elements that inspire a person to do research? Why we want to conduct research? The following elements can be mentioned in answer to this question. The first is curiosity. All due to the curiosity of a man, he wanted to know about the causes. Due to this inquisitive nature, man wants to know about all those situations about which he has no or very little knowledge. People who have more curiosity are motivated towards research and try to find out about the subject. All due to the curiosity nature of a man, he wants to conduct research. Second, desire to know the reason. We want to know the causes behind the problem. Man is not only curious about the apparent nature of events but also wants to know the hidden reasons behind them. The feeling of knowing the why and how associated with every event or behavior motivates him to understand in depth of the subject, and he tries to know the cause and effect, that is causal relationship. Cause and effect relationship is known as causal interrelationship. The third cause behind the motivation behind the research is emergence of new and unexpected situation. The rapid pace of industrialization and change in modern society sometimes create situations which were not expected earlier. These new unexpected circumstances inspire scientists to find the reasons which were responsible for their occurrence. To find out the facts behind the problem is the emergence of new and unexpected situation. Re-examination to find out the old or verifying the old is known as re-examination of accumulated knowledge. Man is inquisitive as well as skeptical. He is not satisfied with the knowledge he has once acquired but wants to test it again and again, that is whether those conclusions are eternal or there is scope for change in them. Many studies confirm that the rules which were initially considered eternal, later research proved that these rules or those rules were not complete or eternal. This situation applies equally to natural and social sciences. Therefore, it becomes necessary to repeatedly test its relevance in the context of time and space. We want to verify the old facts. Verifying the old facts, that is the re-examination of the research. Discovery of new techniques and re-examination of old techniques. It is noteworthy that the objective of research is not only to discover the knowledge but also to discover the and test the methods of doing that discovery. कई बार जो पुरानी टेक्निक्स हैं वो आज काम नहीं आती, तो वी वांट टू डेवलप न्यू टेक्निक्स. द रीजन इज क्लियर. ओल्ड मेथड्स ऑफ डिस्कवरी may become ineffective or less effective in new situation. This situation can hinder the search for true knowledge. Therefore, the researcher keeps finding new methods of discovering knowledge and also keeps refining the existing method so that they can be made more effective and can be studied better. These are the motivation behind the conduct of research of a man in society. And what is the importance of research? Initially, the objectives of social research was to obtain theoretical knowledge about social life. Gradually, especially after the Second World War, social scientists began to realize that the importance of this knowledge lies in its use in social life, that is the applied part of research. It is also began to be realized that the theoretical and practical aspects of social research are interrelated and one cannot be fully understood without the other. This is the reason that now the importance of social research is judged on the basis of how it can contribute to development of social life. Its importance can be understood on the following grounds. Information about society, as is clear from the discussion so far, social research provides reliable and accurate knowledge about social life. This helps in understanding social life, making generalizations about it, testing hypotheses and propounding rules. We want to gather the information about the social life, social behavior, hence we conduct research. This is the one important part of research. Development of social sciences based on the facts, that is data obtained through social research. It helps social sciences to develop themselves and re-examine the knowledge gained. Since the rules of social sciences are relative in terms of time and place, their re-examination helps in knowing whether they are correct in the existing circumstances or not. Apart from this, the research done about research methods helps social sciences to improve their methods so that more accurate knowledge can be obtained through refined methods. And third, helpful in policy making. The success of any social policy depends on the extent to which it is in accordance with the culture, interests, desires and expectations of the people of the community. Social research not only informs the policy makers about the existing condition, but also gives information about the culture and attitudes of community. This helps the policy maker to decide what type of policies he should make and how to implement them so that these or those policies can be successfully achieved and helpful in social welfare and progress. The data obtained through social research make the administrator and social reformers aware of the problems and needs of the society so that they can formulate their welfare plans accordingly and try for the progress of the society in the right direction and in the right way. So, these are the uses of research. We want to conduct research to improve our knowledge, to find out the causes behind the problems, to develop certain new techniques and methods, and to find out the ways through which we want to solve the problem, that is the welfare part, guide the social welfares, guide the social reformers or administrators or activists to solve the problems of the society. Now we can sum up that why we want to conduct research and what are the objectives of research. The social research is the scientific investigation, that is systematic discovery to find out the new facts and to verifying the old facts. Investigation of the validity of the systems of social phenomena, that is social subject, social problem, social events. Through social research, new facts are discovered and old facts are re-examined. Social research is research done in social issues. Science means special knowledge, that is systematic knowledge. In social research, the process which the researcher adopts due to curiosity about the unknown and the desire to know the reason and to re-examine the accumulated knowledge is called social research. In this, a social issue is selected and facts are collected on it, and a detailed report is prepared. A knowledge which is based on certain principles and through which a hypothesis and theory is created is called apart from social research. Social research नए तथ्यों की खोज और पुराने तथ्यों की पुनर्परीक्षा, उपकल्पनाओं का निर्माण, नई नई टेक्निक्स को डेवलप करना, all these are the important work of research. Hence we want to conduct research. The two objectives are there. One is theoretical, to develop new techniques. We want to know about the facts, that is theoretical part, to increase our knowledge, and on the basis of the knowledge we can guide the persons to solve the problems of the society. That is known as the sociological research, research conducted in society to understand the social life, social behavior or social events.